Hello my beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome my dear. My name is Paulina and if you like that type of content, which is beauty, perfume, skincare and all that jazz, please don't forget to subscribe and join the family. And please don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well because I put so much more content than I put on YouTube. So guys, I actually have a very interesting video to share. I think you're gonna be super surprised of my choices. These are not really choices. This is something natural that just came. And I would actually love to make it a tag. So if you are a YouTube creator and you watch my videos, please use this video to share around the community. Please do this tag, which is perfumes that I hated but now I love. So what I mean by that is that there are certain fragrances in my current collection that I really cannot live without. But I remember, like it was yesterday, that back in the day I absolutely despised them. I remember my family members wearing them, I remember my friends wearing them, and I really couldn't stand them. And you know, time went by and I kind of started to explore them more and I actually started liking them. But at that time, I never thought I would love them. Like I thought I would never ever wear them or purchase them, God forbid, again or ever. So these are the fragrances, very unexpected pieces, I can promise you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first one I want to show you is not a particular fragrance. This is basically an example of a fragrance. And this is a oud rose combination. When I was younger, this is just an example. This is not the fragrance I'm talking about. I'm just talking about in general. This is actually Swiss Arabian Sheila, which I love. But back in the day, when I was a little girl, I would travel to Middle East very often with my parents. Also, my father had a lot of business inquiries as a doctor in Dubai. So, you know, we used to travel there. And I got so over that scent of oud and rose. It was very strong to me, you know. I was a little girl, so I never thought I would like it. It was just too much for me as a girl. But, you know, now, me being a grown woman, I actually love it and I love wearing it. Even though it is sometimes strong for me, I still love it and appreciate it. But being a little girl, I never thought I would love this fragrance, even being a teenager. So, rose and oud combination is my first category as a whole of a fragrance that I absolutely hated, but now I love. Okay. Next one. This is gonna be easy, you already know. This is a fragrance that I did have before I started YouTube. Gave it away to my mom because I didn't like it at all on me. It was just too much, like a sweet honey pulp, and now I love it. And this is Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandal. So this is literally a sweet honey pulp. There's nothing more to it. There's some patchouli, mandarin, orange, or blood orange. I think it's blood orange. Yeah, and a lot of honey and beeswax in the dry down. So you have a very big honey pulp, basically. And yeah, back in the day, you know, I purchased it just because it was just released and I really liked the bottle. I absolutely hated it. But now I really do love it. I think it's quite strong. It really grew on me. And I must say I really like smelling this way. I really like smelling like this honey patchouli bomb, even though, you know, I don't like patchouli. So that's that. That's Scandal. Next one, you better sit. You better sit because when you gonna see what I hated, and I really genuinely hated, you're gonna be like, I hated it, guys. This is Hypnotic Poison by Dior. And this is a fragrance that my cousin used to wear all the time. And on her, it really smelled so good. But it was just too powdery for me, too sweet. For the longest time when I was a teenager and I was like in my early 20s, Sorry, I was very much in that citrusy Chanel Chanson Fresh vibe. So anything too heavy, I was like, no. The only thing I could stand was like Alien and basically other Mugler fragrances. But this one, I just couldn't stand. I couldn't stand. I was like, how can people even wear this? I remember my friend, also Paulina actually, she had like a little decant of it and she was like, oh my god, this is so good, this is so precious to me, I only use it for special occasions. So I'm like, girl, I would not even use it for a grocery store. And now here I am, loving it, wearing it for special occasions. And I also like wearing it when I want to feel cozy. Nevertheless, this is an absolute love. And it was hate, strong hate. I really promised myself that I would never buy it, but apparently I'm not good with promises. So at least the ones that I give myself. So yeah, that's that. Hypnotic Poison. Another Dior. And again, you're gonna be like, this one I hated even more. I hated it even more, guys. Even more than Hypnotic Poison, because that Hypnotic Poison has that vibe that I really, you know, it has something to it that I kind of liked, but I wouldn't wear, but I did kind of like it because of that sweetness. This one, it was like, no, it's like for an old lady, I don't know. It was like a no-no for me. And now, I love it. I still do think it is a mature fragrance. This is a very strong white floral vanilla fragrance, but it is that kind of cold vanilla, if you know what I mean. Powdery cold vanilla. And I never thought I would wear it. I never thought I would have it in my collection. Even my mom doesn't particularly like it, you know, to be honest. It is a kind of distinctive fragrance. But now it's a love, and I love it, and it's sexy, and I feel cozy at the same time wearing it. So this was a very, very strong hate, very, very strong hate. But now it's a love. So that's Dior Addict, Eau de Parfum. Eau de Toilette I still hate, and I would never recommend to you ever, ever. This is just simply a bad fragrance. Eau de Toilette one. Okay, next one. This has been on the market for a long time, and again, I hated it. I never thought I would purchase it, but you know, my nose changed a lot, and I purchased it this year, and this is Insolence by Guerlain. This is the Eau de Toilette version, and it is just like a candy violet kind of scent, iris candy violet. Very, very floral, but at the same time, it's candy sweet, like those hard candies. Literally, that's what what am I saying? That's what it reminds me of. That's what I want to say. Very, very sugary violet sweets. Never thought I would wear it. Never thought I would like it. Definitely not my type of scents. Because it's not strong like Alien vibe, but it's not citrusy, summery either. So, you know, to me, it usually was either or something very strong, deep for nights out, parties, to just leave a trail and just put my magic on people, or I just wanted to be like, you know, super refreshed, citrusy, light. This was none or the other, and I never thought I would like it, but yeah, now I wear it on a daily basis, and it's a very good daytime scent, and also my boyfriend really likes it, so it's a win-win. So there we go, Insolence, there we go. I don't know how much and how long this romance will last, because it's still not my favorite fragrance. I still love it, but it's not like a love. You know what I mean? So yeah, enough rambling. Another one that I really didn't like. I really didn't like this one, guys. And now I love it. And to me, this is one of the most interesting fragrances ever created. And it's a shame that not too many people appreciate it. But I know so many of you do. And this is Aura by Mugler, and this is the Eau de Parfum version. Love it. Very, very spicy, green, again, cold vanilla. That cold, you know what I mean with a cold vanilla. It basically means it's not like a cake sweet cozy. It's like a cold, sexy vanilla. Whoa. Super spicy, very invigorating, I must say as well. Very, very sexy, very obnoxious. It has that little note to it that is a little bit itchy on the nose, so to speak. There's rhubarb, there are like very weird notes, like lianas. I don't know what they put in there. I never smelled a liana, but it's basically like a jungle ground with some vanilla. So I hated it with all my heart, but now it's a heart. Yeah, I'm being cheesy, but that's fine. Aura by Mugler. Alright, next one. Again, this perfume I actually tried so hard to like it back in the day, years ago, just when it was released, because I loved the bottle, I'll be honest. And I hated it, and I hated it, and I was like, I really want to like it, and I tried it again, but again hated it. And something changed. Maybe it's because of, you know, me reviewing perfumes on a daily basis now, and, you know, venturing out, and my nose surely changed, and it's and I got used to even stronger fragrances. I think that's the key here. But it doesn't really bother me anymore. Even going further, I love it. And this is Tom Ford Orchid Soleil. So yeah, as I said, I really hated it. Even though I wanted to like it, I finally do. And this is definitely not a scent for everybody. It does have a very plasticky slash dusty note to it. It's definitely a dusty note. And I know this is due to the tuberose, but for some reason they actually added some chestnut and whipped cream to it, so you know, it makes it a little bit more sweet and wearable. But yeah, that dusty note, it is still prominent, but I'm gonna say that I really love it. Yeah, I think it performed the best in during the summer night. This is a perfect fragrance for a summer night. I think there is no time of the year, all of 24 hours, that it would perform better than a summer night. So this is basically my summer night fragrance. I would not really wear it during the day in the heat. Maybe if it's a rainy day, but I really don't love it, because to me it really flourishes and blooms and blossoms during a summer night, you know, with some humidity, some heat, but not like a direct sun heat. So yeah, that's Orchid Soleil. This is gonna be no surprise. I hated the whole range, and I still do. And I hated this perfume too. But since my nose again got trained, so to speak, I really started to like it, and it is my perfect summer fragrance. And this is Mugler Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. I still cannot bear the dirty patchouli note in Eau de Parfum, but this one is definitely bearable. And yeah, very good one. I really like it. Quite obnoxious for a summer scent, but still quite fresh. Very fruity, a little bit citrusy, not too sweet. It's a bit savory. It kind of reminds me of a summer drink, you know? It has some like those soury notes, some alcohol, some sharpness, but it's still covered in that fruity veil. So that's Angel Muse Eau de Toilette. I hated it, still hate the whole range, but this one I really like. And last but not least, guys, you're gonna be surprised, extremely surprised again, because since I started my channel, I've been wearing this fragrance, but I have also been raving about this, and you're gonna be so surprised that I hated it back in the day. Yeah, I hated it. I hated it. My mom used to have it as her signature scent when I was a teenager, even younger than a teenager. Just as soon as it came out, she was obsessed. Now she doesn't like it, and now I like it. It's very weird with fragrances, right? Leave me a comment down below what you think, because our noses change so much as we grow up, and they also change so much in accordance to where we live, who we live with, you know, what surroundings we have, what country we live in. You know, scents are memories, most of all. So also scents are very relative. So it's very, very hard to love a fragrance your whole life, to be honest. And this is a gorgeous surprise because I really started loving it a few years ago, I should say. Maybe 2 years ago I really started loving it. I think actually this bottle is quite old. I've had it for a while now. A while. Actually it's even my mother's bottle if I'm not mistaken. And this is a Versace Crystal Noir, and this is floral oriental with some coconut. What does it have? I actually have the notes here. So in the top it actually has some spicy notes like ginger, pepper, cardamom. Then it goes on to flowery notes, and then in the very dry down it has woody notes, and in the heart there's also coconut. So really, really like it. Was I right? Yes. The only thing I didn't say is musks. So yeah, it's amberwood, musks in the dry down, and of course the woods in general. Very, very good. Very intriguing scent. It's hot and cold, to be honest. It's summery, but not really. It's wintry, but not really. It's like a year-round fragrance, to be honest. Very, very sexy. Men love it for some reason. They really, really do. So that's Versace Crystal Noir, and that's my last one. I think there's 8. So guys, I really, really hope you liked it. I hope I did surprise you a little bit at least. And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. We are also soon hitting 10,000 subscribers, so prepare for a gorgeous surprise. So you have to subscribe so we can perform that surprise, okay? And please also follow me on Instagram, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!